Yeah, mine's like really off tonight. My lighting's like with my little light thing. I can't get it to go right.
Hmm.
Jenny, I love it when I do that to you.
Mandy.
Oops.
I can't help it. That's the jam right there. Isn't it, Amy? I love it. All right, everybody. Ooh, that was something. It took us a while to get on here, man. We were having issues. Everything was just going crazy. So, hey, everybody, thanks for coming in. If you could, please do like and share our video. What was that? We got Amy on here with us tonight. This is Amy's first time. So, Amy, we're excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here. Finally.
I know,
We have spirit interaction tonight.
Yes. What's up, Jack? I see you. He said, "Bam, I'm here." We've had some stuff going on. The spirits in my house are messing with my stuff big time.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. So that's been a little crazy. Bubby's back there. He's a little trickster. I had to tell him to leave my computer alone. I can't hold him in my lap. I had him in my lap and everything.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Roger.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that you, Amy?
For what?
Sounds like somebody's getting in the trash.
It's just me in here, so I hope not.
Did you read what Jack said?
Get these ghosts out of my house, Jennifer. You started up here. I didn't do anything, Jack. I didn't. All I did was walk around, and I just felt that spirit. But there was nothing unsettling. Nothing bad. Bad?
He said you did something.
I started up. He said you did. So I did not do anything. I really didn't. I didn't even talk to it. Mandy, you felt the spirit too.
Oh, I did. But you chased it. I felt it. You chased it.
I just followed it. Oh no!
What, Jack? You got scratched?
Jack. Ryan. Jack, I would say that you probably brought something home from the cemetery, because what I felt at your house that day was nothing like that. I did not feel any anger, any sadness, nothing with that. I mean, there was really not much emotion. It didn't feel upset or mad. So I wonder if you brought something home from the cemetery.
There's a bad echo coming from your end, Jenny.
Mine? Let me turn my volume down.
Started throwing up last night with no fever. I was fine. Yeah, you got something coming. Listen here, Jack. You got stuff following you from that cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not good. But hopefully you get it figured out. But anyhow, we're going to talk about our investigations that we got coming up. We got 2 coming up. I can't get over whatever that noise is. Jack says
they love you.
We have an investigation coming up on December 10th. We will be leaving early morning December to head to Missouri to investigate the Cooper's Village, Missouri. Never before been investigated. And it was going to be me and Amy, but I somehow managed to, I got Jenny. Jenny's going to be able to go, and we're taking Creepy Cincinnati Forensic CCP.
You always mess that up, Mandy.
Yeah, we're taking Michael Ring and Chris McDonald with us.
You hear
So-
that feedback?
Yes, I do.
That's crazy.
I'm so sorry, Jack. Really, honestly, I didn't do anything.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
Keith.
Yeah, that echo's coming from you, Jenny.
I know. I'm going to turn my volume down some more.
Okay,
How's
here's
that?
what. Oh, that's better.
If it doesn't stop, I'm going to go on my cell phone.
It's better.
Yeah. No, I really
agree.
think, Jack, it came from something.
I don't. That is weird. It sounds like there's something moving in your house.
Who, mine?
Yeah, and ain't nobody moving unless there's somebody in the background moving.
There isn't anybody moving. They just walked. They stepped off a little bit ago. Cats are calm. They were moving earlier.
The Montana State Prison. Okay, we got. Okay, she. Huh. Nope, but I would definitely go to that prison. I love
See, I
going
hear-
to prison.
I hear the echo from you, Mandy.
You hear it from me?
Yep.
Maybe go all the way around. Do you hear from me?
No.
I only hear it from Jenny.
Huh.
Interesting. But anyway, you guys, we're going to be investigating that place all weekend.
I'm
I can
gonna
hear it.
I'm gonna pop off, Mandy, and go on my cell phone. Let's see if that helps.
Okay.
Right back.
And December 26th, you guys, we are going. No, it's still doing it. December 26th.
Is that
we are
better?
going Estes. No, I don't know. I can still hear the echoing. It's driving me nuts.
That would drive me crazy too.
It is. It's weird. So you guys can see Bubby back there on the chair. I had him sitting on my lap. He's a little. He's been messing with the electronics. Let's just say that. Okay. Hello, everybody tuning in. There's Jenny. Okay,
Okay.
Jenny. Yeah.
I still hear it.
What is that, you guys?
I don't know. It's coming from your right now.
Not really.
Where
That
do you
sounded
hear,
like
where, do
a motorcycle.
where do you hear it from, Amy?
Mandy keeps freezing. That's why I think it might be her. I mean, I kind of just got some feedback when I was just talking.
What was that?
I'm telling you, I'm hearing stuff.
I am too.
Is there somebody moving in your background there, Amy?
I can check. Hold on a second.
Gotta be focused. You hear that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know, Peggy. I hear it.
Okay, is that better? Can you guys still hear it?
I don't
No.
hear it now. What was that?
It could have been my dog. That's what it could have been.
Okay, that's better.
hear echo.
Better than it was.
I can't see the comments on my cell phone, so is everybody else? They're probably still hearing that echo.
Yeah, I can. I don't know. I'm gonna turn my volume down and see if that helps.
Yeah, it normally does, Rob said.
There. Okay. How's that sound, you guys?
That's better.
They said Amy's voice is behind.
I mean, I can try it on my phone too. See if that will help.
Jenny, what's the place that we're
All right,
going
let
to?
me log
December
off.
26th? Got a question for you, Amy.
I apologize, guys, for all the noise. We apologize. What is the place? What? In December?
That we're going to on the 26th.
December 26th, we're going
Whispers
to
Estates.
Whisper Estates with CCP, Creepy Cincinnati Paraforensics, and Spectral Ohio Paraforensics, SOP. It'll be Amy, myself, and Mandy, Michael Ring, Paul, his team member. It'll be Becky, Eric, and Derek.
Sounds good. Hey, Amy, there's a
Yeah.
question for you. Ryan has a question for you.
It's been great so far. It's been awesome getting to know Mandy and me and a couple other Ghost Sisters. It's been pretty cool to go some locations so far. I'm excited to see where we go next.
You
Well,
looking forward to Missouri?
Be excited
Yeah,
because
I'm
Whispers Estate is like no other.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, I
Whispers
can't wait to go
Estate.
to Missouri. That's fun, especially since it's never been investigated before.
Whispers
Now,
Estate.
what
and
y'all don't know is I have been trying to reach Nevada State Prison. Jenny, I can see the look on your face. What are you doing? I have been reaching out, trying to get a hold of them because I would love to go investigate Nevada State Prison. Yeah, it's a little far away. I'm not for sure what the distance is, but the place is active. Very, very active. And I would love to get us in there if
That
I
would be
can. Depending on the price. Now, you never know. Some of these places could be like $1,000, which would be my luck. But we might be able to pull it off.
I think that's how Cecil Hotel is going to be. 1,000 to 50 to probably 2,000 to get in that location.
Well, we'll see when I get over to Hollywood. Yeah. Oh, what y'all don't know, I might be the only Ghost Sister going to Hollywood.
I thought you
Yeah.
had Chastity and Bobby Joe.
All the girls, well, not all the girls, but Bobby Joe and Chastity bought their ticket to go. And then after talking to Patty, and we're talking about Patty Negri, you guys, Patty said 3 weeks ago, California changed their laws that you have to show proof of the COVID test that you've had the shot. And them guys haven't had their shot. I'm the only one. And they're like, what? Yeah, they won't be able to get into the buildings. Maybe a grocery store. That's about it, according to Patty. So I'm like, well, looks like I'm going to be going alone.
Better take your hubby
I'm a
with
little
you.
nervous. I'm a little nervous because I'm going to be in California all by myself.
Take
I'm a little
your
worried.
hubby with you. Take Chris with you.
He
Yeah.
didn't have no shot.
Oh, that's true. He hasn't had his shot either. Oh,
he
no.
won't get a shot. He hasn't had his shot.
I won't either.
Hi, Patty. I'll be the only one traveling, man. Which Patty's going to pick me up and take me all kinds of places that we're going to go visit and stuff. That'll be cool. But
yeah, but being in Los Angeles by yourself, oh,
Jenny, I'm already nervous.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I drove to Wisconsin by myself, sister.
This is on the other side of the states, Mandy. This is way over there. Come on.
I can't get Amy to go. Amy, she can't go. So have you had a shot, Amy?
So I wouldn't be
You
able to
haven't had a
go.
shot?
Mm-mm.
I'm going solo. Yeah. Well, I told Chastity and them, I said, well, look at it this way. You guys can still go. You can meet with Patty. Plus, we got to go meet with, I can't say, but we got something lined up over there. At least you get to meet with them. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
that's what I'm talking about. I
And
just
what
hate
they
to be
say.
alone, but if I got to be alone, I'll be alone, ladies. I'm a big girl.
So what they say? No.
Well, they said that I got to ask Patty again if they're going to be able to investigate and get in, just because they haven't had the shot. They said if Patty says they can, then they'll go. But if not, they ain't going to go. I've already got my plane ticket and everything. So I'm ready. I'm ready to roll. And once I get over to Hollywood, yeah.
Call you the
I gotta
lone ghost.
blend in. Got to be like a chameleon and blend in with people. You know, my anxiety kind of goes up a little bit in areas like that. You know, so
Well, it
we'll
will if
see.
you go to bad parts of Los Angeles. You know, they said on the news that people are going to the restroom on the streets. There's people camping out in the streets. It's horrible.
Well, Patty said for me to stay close to her, so she's gonna pick me up. So she'll be chauffeuring me around. So I'll rely on her, just like she relied on us at the shrine.
Yep. Tell her to give you a room in her house. That's as close as you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I don't know, but Jenny, did you check on the Buckeye place for us to get into?
Oh no, I just didn't think we had a time that we were gonna be able to get in there. Because December 10th is that situation in Missouri, and then we have Whispers Estate in on December 26th. So, and then we got the holiday, we got Christmas, and then look at us, we're going investigating the day after Christmas.
That's dedication.
That's what I was doing.
That is dedication. Dedication.
Yeah,
So,
this
Amy.
location's a little different, guys. Just so all the viewers know, Whispers Estate has a lot of history. This is where they say that they have seen the Goat Man. One of the tour people at that location was walking down the hall one night to turn the lights out upstairs, and she ran into him. He was running down the hallway towards her, so she said, "Forget the lights, I'm gone," and she left upstairs because she said it has the goat body and the like the human head. So this is a crazy location. There's a girl at this location. There's a lot of
With the
history.
name Mandy.
I will
With the
get
name
into
Mandy.
yes, there is a girl there named Mandy. There is an open portal at this location that has been scientifically proven by a machine that verifies it's next to the couch in the living room. And Mike stated that you can sit there and feel the energy. So there's a lot. We'll do a history on the location when we get there, because we should be there before dark. So we'll give you a tour and give you a little history then.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be interesting. Definitely. I feel like December is going to fly right by, ladies. It is. It's going to go boom, boom, boom.
You know what was funny? I was telling Mandy when I got home last night, when Mike and I got back from the funeral home last night, my washer kicked on. And I was like, "What is that?" And he said, "I don't know. It's your house." I was like, "What is that noise?" And here's my washer agitating. And I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" So, you know, he messed with me and said, we brought something home from the funeral home. And I was like, don't tell me that, because I don't want nothing from that funeral home. So I don't know. It's been calm ever since. And what I did is I paused it and I turned it off before I left, because I had something in there I was going to wash, and it was time to go. And I think it's because it's all sensors. It possibly kicked itself, but I thought it was rather odd that it kicked itself at 3 a.m.
Well, I told you, I've had that happen. I had it happen to me. As a matter of fact, I wrote about it. So I'm almost done with my book, you guys. I don't know how long it takes to get a book published, but I'm on my last chapter. Y'all can get the book and read about it. Read about my story in the book.
Yeah, I ran it after that. I couldn't get any dials or anything to work. Unplugged it, wouldn't reset. So finally this morning I reran it, and it seems fine now. So
Has it ever done that before, Jenny?
no, I've been here 9 years, haven't had nothing in this house happen except for just movement of the spirits that I always feel. Nothing really out of the ordinary happens except just them being here. So I don't know. I don't know if it was a fluke or if it was just a spirit. I haven't felt anything new with me yet. We'll see how that goes. I did feel somebody just come up on me a little while ago, but that's, I have two in my house. I have a man and a woman that stays in my house, and one's in my bedroom, one's in my other room. We verified
Jenny,
that.
you should play that EVP. That was
Mike-
awesome.
Yeah, Mike and I verified that 2 weeks ago in my house. So I do have a good EVP I could actually upload on Ghost Sisters. That is really class A EVP from my house. But I'll probably do that when we hang up. So
I'd like to
can't
ask
remember.
Amy, because Amy never got to jump on here with us after we got back from the funeral home. Amy, what did you think about that night at the funeral home? What was your thoughts? You did the isolation by yourself. Tell me some more, girl. What was your thoughts on it? Were you nervous about the basement? What part freaked you out the most?
So I was a little nervous going into it just because of the back history of it, but I didn't feel too bad. I always felt like there was something on the steps staring at us like the whole time when we were downstairs. But the basement, I didn't. Yeah, the basement was very dark. It seemed like, especially the crawl space. I always felt like there was somebody just staring right at me the whole time. But the isolation wasn't too bad. I didn't feel like threatened or anything. I just felt like while I was sitting there, I just felt things like someone was standing right in front of me, and like it didn't really scare me. It just, I knew something was there. But other than that, it wasn't horrible. I enjoyed it, but that's just me.
How did you feel about doing the isolation alone, especially blindfolded?
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I mean, I told you, like we were talking about it before we went, and I I told you that I would do it as long as I didn't feel threatened or anything like that. So it wasn't anything like that. It was just I didn't feel like anything was negative there that was trying to run up on me or anything. So that's why I decided to do it, because one, it's a good experience, but also I didn't feel really threatened. So.
And she did not get the EVP. You did not get the EVP that Mandy got that night. First of all, in the basement, you guys did get it. When I went upstairs, this EVP came through. And then when Mandy was in the room by herself, she got the EVP. Mike also got it last Friday, twice. And then last night, his two new team members in the basement got the same EVP, or the same on the ink box, which is the Ghoul, which is the eater of children's souls, came through on the EVPs and the ink box, which is concerning if that's really who that is. I don't even want to talk about it because it's so, but anyway, if that is really who it is, which he was trying last night to find that information out. That's why we went last night, was to try to get it to talk and see, but see, it was coming through to the women again last night. So I'm thinking it's being noticeable with the women versus the men, because it really would not talk to Mike. But
I wonder if it's accommodate the women. That kind of,
Well,
Yeah,
Amy, you should hear the EVP that I captured with Mike's recorder when I was doing my isolation. Creepy. Oh, gives me
I
creepy.
want to hear it.
And it's
It's
funny how
creepy.
you said the stairs, Amy, because last night Mike and I were the only two down in the basement. We were coming up from the basement, and he was doing EVP, and the guy was saying that he was coming out of the stairs. You know,
Mm,
they're always around the stairs and under the stairs at
mhm.
that location, but he was actually he said he was actually coming through the stairs.
Yeah, I felt that. Like as soon as we walked in, I was, we were standing in the front room, and I was like, man, there's something on the stairs. It's just, I can just feel it. Like I just out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, there's something there. I think I said it a couple times just so like I could validate it. So if somebody else was feeling it, it wasn't just me. But yeah.
Yeah, they hang
Yeah.
on the stairs a lot. They're in that area a lot when you first walk down. Last night was pretty active. It would come and go. I mean, it was active, and then everything got quiet, which normally when things get quiet, of course, that usually means something darker is coming in.
Right.
But
Bridget,
oh no, it wasn't
yeah,
that bad.
I've had something attached to me from the shrine, the Ura Shrine in Tennessee. Yeah. And that was all bad. My whole week was messed up. It was bad. It was horrible. I had to sage multiple times. It finally left, whatever it was, but I know it came from the shrine. So that was scary. That was really, really scary. It was crawling in bed with me, growling at me. I got into a wreck. Well, not really a wreck. I hit a deer. I've never hit a deer with my new car in 4 years. And then out of the blue, coming back from the shrine, a couple of days later, heading to work, I hit a deer. And then the whole week was just bad after that. We were doing podcasts with some other ladies, and everybody kept hearing voices on the podcast and hearing growls, and they were all freaking out. And I'm seeing 1313, just saying. 1313. Angel number. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it was just bad. There was something that had followed me. Sure did.
I can't see none of the comments on my cell phone.
That's why I keep posting them up here. I can see them all.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Majority of time when they do come home with you, they'll stay for a few days to a week, and then they'll leave. They normally go back to where they came from most of the time. They don't normally stay. I mean,
Jenny
I
says
haven't
that,
had-
but I don't think so. I don't know. I think
Hey,
I don't
that
know.
guy that was putting his hand up my cover like a snake and crawling in bed with me, he's not here no more. He's gone. That
No,
wasn't
you
my
had to move him. You had to
That
move his butt out. Bridget, have you ever had spirits at the jail? Yeah. Yeah, I've had them follow me to locations from the jail. Yeah. Do you think they just follow you because they're curious?
something they like about you. There's
Mhm.
something normally it's because there's something they like about you.
1414. What the fudge? 1414. Yeah, I think so, Bridget. I think they were people once too. So you got to remember they're going to, especially the men, if the men like you, they're going to follow you. They're going to,
Say hi.
come on to your place and they're probably assuming you can't sense them there or you don't see them. And they, my gosh,
This
Jenny,
is Dash.
I was like, what the heck is this?
This is Dash.
Oh,
my
it's
fluff
your cat.
ball. Say hi, Dashy.
1515.
What did you think it was?
I don't know, but we have just had 1313, 1414, now 1515. I'm just saying. Just saying. That's crazy. Hi, everybody tuning in. See a lot of people jumping on. Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm usually tired
Yeah,
when
we
I get
just
out.
wanted to jump on here. We were supposed to do a podcast tonight, but it got canceled because they were having some issues. So we just thought we'd go live and we bring Amy on. Amy has never got to be on a podcast, so we got her on here. Hi, MJ. So what? Okay, she wants to know, but what do those numbers mean? You were saying those are angel numbers. When you see numbers like that are in sync, you know, I am an intuitive medium, and I believe that the spirits and angels try to tell you something by using number signs. And I talk about the numbers all the time, see them all the time. And I'm seeing them as we're talking. Then and seeing 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Now I'm just waiting for 16, 16, since it's just been going in order. That's right, Peggy. But anyway, so we got to get you a shirt made, Amy. Yeah. If you see 777 a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
gonna stop
that's
and grab
definitely-
some.
We're messing up again. What'd you say, Amy?
She's gonna
Did
stop.
you
I
hear
and
said,
grab
yeah, I'm
some.
gonna stop and grab some shirts and probably some.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we must be freezing up again or something because it sounds like it's lagging. And I got my dog over here snoring. Cujo is snoring. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's snoring.
No, I can't hear him. I got a cat. I got a cat purring in my ear.
You gotta see this dog. His face is all buried in. He's snoring. He's out. Jeez. But yeah, 1111 is angel numbers. Peggy says 1111, 333, 444. Yep. Rita says she can hear Cujo snoring. Cujo's my Saint Bernard, you guys. And he snores loud. He must be tired.
Is Jack still on there?
I don't think Jack's on here. I don't know. I haven't seen him comment since earlier.
I'm gonna have to
He
get a
might
hold
be.
of him. Have to get a hold of him. I think it's just a cemetery, though. It's
Well,
not-
Jack
I
was
didn't-
messaging me on Friday, Jenny. He found, I think this is like the second bag he found in the cemetery. And we're talking about the cemetery in Tennessee. What was that
Raleigh.
place? The Raleigh
Ra-
Cemetery. I was trying to remember. 1717. I was waiting for it. Sorry. Right there's the numbers in front of my face. But anyway, the Raleigh Cemetery in Tennessee, us girls went there and investigated this place. And the owner, you know, pretty good friends with the owner, Jack. And Jack's been having some people sneaking in the cemetery doing some witchcraft and stuff. And he found a bag. And the second bag, this bag had a bag of fruits in it with a name in it. Second time he's found that bag, well, another bag with the same name. And then he said he got scratched last night. So
What did he do with the
I
bag?
talked
He
to
had-
Seeker. Seeker told me that's not good. Somebody's putting it's dark magic. Someone's putting a spell on somebody, and it's a curse. And when the apples rot, then the curse works.
What did he do with the bag?
I'm thinking he threw it out. Do y'all do personal readings? What do you charge? There, I'll take care of that. Okay. But I don't know. He asked me if I could find out for him what that meant, and I talked to Seeker, and Seeker was telling me that's what it was.
Yeah.
So that's not good. Then people are getting into his cemetery and they're doing all these conjuring up all these spirits and putting curses on, you know, doing the witchcraft, whatever the dark stuff they're into, and that's not good. He said they keep getting in, but he doesn't have it gated up yet. I think at some point he might end up getting it gated up.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna need to.
Yep.
He just needs to remove it and off the property, and definitely don't take it home.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said he got scratched last night. He's the second one that I know of to get scratched at that place. So
He got scratched in his own home. Is that what he's saying?
was it what I'd have to go back up and look. It could have been what he was saying. Let's see. Thought he said he got scratched at the cemetery last night, but maybe it was in his home, but it might have followed him. Might have followed him. It very well could have.
I thought he meant it happened at home. I love how he comes across and says,
So he's
"What did you
people
do?
sneaking there since
did you
we've been there.
He doesn't put whether he got scratched at home or not. He just says he got scratched last night, and yeah. So
Yeah, just so everybody, all the viewers are aware. It's nothing I did. I just went to his house for breakfast that next morning after we did the investigation. And there was a spirit. I felt it right away when we got into the dining room. And all I did was I just went around the circle and followed it into the kitchen. And it was calm. It wasn't angry or anything like that. But I followed in the kitchen, and Mandy said, "Do you feel that?" And yeah, I'm following it. And then it went into the living room. So that was it. That's all that happened. So I don't know.
MJ wants to know what would make the cemetery so popular to take a bag there. MJ, there's been people practicing witchcraft going to the cemetery doing rituals and stuff. 1818. I can't get over that. It went from 13, 14, 15, and then it went all the way up to 18, guys.
And it's a large cemetery, has a lot of old history to it. And then, of course, it's not gated. And then if you look across the street, there's not really houses over there that would really, I think, pay attention to what you're doing within the cemetery. And they've probably been doing this for a while and have gotten away with it.
Yeah, because before we went there, they said that he was telling us about the candles and stuff that he found. But we got another question.
What do you feel and see, Angry Calm? Psychiatric, we've been to like Trans-Allegheny and Old College Hill and hospitals like that. It's a mix. It's a lot of sadness, a lot of anger, a lot of pain. You know, there's so much history of those locations and what's happened to them with all the therapies that the hydrotherapies and everything that they were put into from those doctors. You know, back then those hospitals did all that because of course we didn't have the medicine we have now, but it was kind of like a trial thing on people. And then even in Trans-Allegheny, there was people put in there that had just minor issues, and family were able to commit them inside that hospital. And you could have been committed back then in Trans-Allegheny just for hardly anything if your family put you in there. You know, years ago, you used to be able to be committed, and they would pay you $100 to commit someone if you wanted to. You can't do that nowadays, but there's a lot. I mean, when we went to Trans-Allegheny, I felt the sadness of that old little girl. There was a mix of energy at Trans-Allegheny and Old College Hill. I mean, and St. Albans as well.
Yeah, we've investigated hospitals too that were crazy, and also investigated the what was that place up in Indiana? There's another psychiatric place there. I can't remember what it was called, but it was very active, very, very much so.
And that's how it is with Trans-Allegheny and Old College Hill and St. Albans. Those were the same type of situation where people were committed for psychiatric problems, and they used all different kinds of, like I said, hydrotherapy and all kinds of crazy therapy on them, and lobotomies, and it's the energy is very intense. It's very overwhelming, very tiring, I think. But it's a mix. You have all that type of energy in there because there's so many people that have passed away, so many people that have suffered the pain that they went through. It's horrible.
And don't you worry, Amy. You haven't had a chance to experience it yet, but you will. We'll get you in one. Here's another question. Here's another question right there from Rita. for each of you. 2 top places.
I
Anyone
want to go to Ireland.
Ooh,
I would love to go to the
yes.
castles in Ireland. And I like to go, I still want to go Dolphin Island this summer because the whole island's haunted. I think it'd be awesome in Alabama. I think that'd be a good trip, a good live to investigate the island.
Yep, I think we will do that. We're going to set that up. We are going to do it. We are. My 2 places would be, I want to go to Ireland because over there, they go way back. They ain't just dealing with the 1800s. We're talking way back, almost, hell, I don't even know, but it goes further back. Well, let's just say probably back to the kings and queens. I mean, think about that, as to here in the States, it only goes back so far. Over there, that stuff is way older. I want to go to Ireland to the castles. I want to go to also Transylvania. I want to go to Dracula's castle. That's right. I want to go to Dracula's castle. Amy, where you want to go?
Well, you guys talk about Ireland a lot. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm hoping we can get there one day. Hopefully we can see Seeker while we're there.
Yes, definitely.
But I'm open for anything, honestly. I think Dolphin Island sounds fun. I want to go to the granary. I know you said we can't go there anymore, but that would be pretty cool here in Ohio.
Where's that? What granary?
Just
yeah, okay, yeah, that
Hi,
granary
Jeff.
has been shut. Well, it's actually been shut down, and they're remodeling it and they're reopening it as a business.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would we ever go to Australia? Lisa? Hell yes. I'll go anywhere. And the ladies will too if they can, Well, I mean, it all depends. Everything's changing whether you got to have the shot or not, here anymore. So I'm going solo here as of now. So we'll see. That's kind of scary, solo. I think I'll take my husband and tell him he can go and he can spend his weekend in the hotel.
Yeah, you can't go solo to Los Angeles, you crazy girl.
I'll be hanging out with Patty Negri. I'll be fine. Patty will be chauffeuring me around and taking me to all the hot spots. I'll go live.
But then you have to go to a hotel and everything by yourself in that location, and you're on the other side of.
Trust me, my luck, I'd be in a haunted hotel. That's what happened to me when I went to Wisconsin. I ended up staying in a haunted hotel, and that was really scary. I slept with a nightlight on. I ain't gonna lie. That was active. I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Well, that's the thing. And that's the thing on my house. I have all these fake trees.
Yes, we would, Rita.
All these fake trees. I have 4 fake trees in my house that stay on continuously with Christmas lights. I have a vine planter that has Christmas lights on it that stays on. And I go to a hotel, and I have to tell you guys what it tells you with Mandy was so funny. And I don't sleep in the dark. I can go in the dark in any location, but I do not sleep in the dark in my house, and I don't put my cats in the dark. And we went to a hotel, and I'm watching Golden Girls, and I fall asleep, and the light's on, and the TV's on, and Mandy jumps up, and she turns the light out. And as soon as she kicked that TV off, I was like, "What are you doing?" I was wide awake because she put me in the dark with silence. And I'm like, I can't sleep in the silence, and I can't sleep in the dark.
She can't. Peggy, yeah, I've heard of that place. There's a lot of locations that I would love to get to, since I don't work in corrections anymore. I'm pretty much, I do my own business here from home. So I'm open. I can come and go as I please, but it's just hard for the ladies. They can't all go when I can go. And it kind of, I don't mind going alone, but sometimes it can be a little, I don't mind driving, but flying on the plane alone, yeah. I've done it before to Hawaii. I was 21. So, I mean, that's not as far as Hawaii. This is going to be a 4.5 hour trip on a plane. So I am nervous though about it. I really am, but I'm going to do it. Would you ever go to Germany and investigate? What? Whoa. Yeah, maybe. But I ain't going alone to Germany. They'd keep me. They'd keep me.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
probably
have
not-
I gotta have at least one or two sisters with me. Because
It's
I don't
probably
want to go
not
alone.
safe time to be traveling to different countries right now.
Yeah.
Not only with the COVID, but it's just with the politics, which I won't get into, but the politics and everything that's going on is crazy right now as well.
Huh. No, but I'm gonna tell you what though. I might as well just put this out there. If I can't get anybody to go with me, any of you females, one preferable female, want to go with the ghost sister who's had their shot? Because that's the only way it's gonna work. Who wants to go with me to Hollywood? Females, if you've had your shot, you want to go to Hollywood, pay for your round trip. I'm leaving on Thursday. Be back Sunday. You get to hang out with me and Patty.
Patty's fun. I'll give you that. Yes, she's fun. She is
Oh,
a very
Patty's
a
trip.
very unique person.
What, in our opinion, what is the scariest place to investigate? Rita says. I think prisons and jails. Ooh, definitely prisons.
I don't
do.
know. I'd have to say I more on the side of the funeral home situation because of all the death inside the funeral home, and there's some spirits at that funeral home that are trapped there by darker entities that won't allow them to leave. I think that there's, you have to think about how many years people are coming through there and having wakes of their family members and in that funeral home. You know what I mean? That's just death over and over and over.
I guess just working in law enforcement and being around people locked up and seeing and finding a lot of bad things and people doing bad things and there's all that's built up in one. You got anxiety, death, people trying to commit suicide, you got fights, you got multiple things and all that energy and it's different energy. It's not all the same because you're dealing with different people that's locked up for different reasons. It can be minor crime or it can be serious crimes. So that's why I say these places, jails and prisons are, in my opinion, I think they're some of the most active places, I think.
And your local bar is the same way. You have sadness. You lose your love, and then all of a sudden in this country song, you get that love back. You know how this country, I love country, but you know how the sad sucking song is, and then you get everything comes back to you type situation. I was a bartender years ago in my 20s, so, but anyway, the bar has emotion and fights and everybody's coming in there and drinking, and that's changing their emotions, and there's a lot in bars.
Oh yeah. And also these people live in pretty much live in these jails and these prisons because some of them, that's their home till they die. You got to think about all that sadness and stuff, being trapped in those places, knowing you're never getting out. In the jails, you know, depending on your crime, you don't know how long you're going to be in there, and the anticipation of what's going to happen to you. It's bad. So what's this? She asked another question. Rita's hitting us with some good questions, ain't she? She's throwing them all out there. What would I think?
Ink box.
Damn. Well, no, well, I'll probably take the REM pod because it'll alert me, you know. Damn, I'd have to take more than one. It would be the ink box and the REM pod.
Yeah.
What about you, Amy?
Yeah, I would take the ink box for sure. Just because I want to know, yeah, you're talking to me. I want to be able to hear it right then.
Right.
Huh. Yeah, that's I might want to, maybe a recorder and a REM pod too might work for me, because you might be able to catch some really good, EVPs on that recorder if you're alone, isolated like that. So, well, ladies, I think unless y'all got anything else you want to talk about,
No, my
you guys
5
got
days.
anything that you'd like us to work on? I mean, any new places you guys would like to see us get into? Freedom Bird said, Mandy, hi.
My 5 days
You
of
guys-
work are up. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I had 5 days.
But if you
off
guys
this
can come
month.
up with any locations you'd like to see us try to get into, let us know. Let us know. You take all your luggage every time. Steve said, your cat.
Cat.
Huh.
Yep. Freya.
Hi, Kim. Hi, everybody tuning in.
Okay.
All right, you guys. We just wanted to get on here. Like I said, we were supposed to do a podcast on YouTube, but they had canceled. So we wanted Amy to get on here. So we got on here tonight so Amy could get a chance, her first podcast with us. So again, please do like and share. And we just wanted to talk about some stuff and give Amy a chance to see what it's like to, be live on here.
And hang tight with us, Amy, as soon as she kicks off live so we can talk to you for a moment.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, stay on. All right, you guys. We are ghosting out.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. In December, Lisa.